consider this particular graph, okay? And what you need to do, you need to apply greedy coloring on this graph and tell me how many colors are required to color it. And you also need to tell me which ordering you are considering whenever you are giving any answer.
Sir, we'll need two colors.
Okay. Which ordering you are following?
So actually, we can directly say this because it's a bipartite graph.
Okay, but I am not asking about its chromatic number. If you remember in the previous class, we had discussed about greedy coloring, and it's not the case that every time greedy coloring will give you from kappa of G number of colors. It may possible that your greedy coloring is giving you 3 colors or 4 colors instead of 2 colors. So my question is related to greedy coloring. I am not asking about chromatic number as of now, right? So apply the greedy coloring process and tell me how many colors are required. That is the question. Now, my question is not to identify chromatic number of this
So
particular
two
graph.
color.
Okay. Which ordering you are following?
So V1, comma V2, comma
Okay.
V3, comma
Okay.
V4,
Okay.
comma V8, comma V5, comma V6, comma V7.
V8, then V7, then V6, then V5,
So,
right?
so V8, comma V5.
Okay.
V8, V,
Okay. So let me also write down one more. V3, V4, V8,
V,
then V5,
then V6, V6,
and then and
V7.
V7. Okay, fine. So let me also draw corresponding coloring here. Okay. So it's very straightforward if we do like this, because we'll use color 1 here. For V2, we need to use some different color. For V3, we can again use the same color. Okay. Let's say the second color, let me choose this color. Then for V2, we'll use color 2. V3, color 1. For V4, again color 2. Now, next we are considering V8. Okay. So for V8, we can't use this color. So we need to use color 1, right? And again, we apply the greedy process and go to V5. So for V5, both of its neighbors are using color 1. So we need to use color 2. Right? And for V6, again, color 1 is required. And for V7, again, color 2. So this is fine. But now my question is, since greedy coloring depends upon this ordering, is there any other ordering corresponding to this 8 vertices so that number of colors required to color this particular graph is 3 or 4? Corresponding to this ordering, this answer is correct. But is there any other ordering which requires more than 2 colors? That is the question. If I restate my question, then corresponding to this 8 vertices, there are 8 factorial permutations. Out of 8 factorial permutations, we have just discussed about one permutation for which we are getting this particular answer, which is nothing but 2. Even if we consider this permutation, then also we'll get the answer 2. That is fine. So that means we have considered 2 permutations out of 8 factorial permutations. But the question is there any permutation, right, out of this 8 factorial different permutations, out of this 8 factorial different vertex ordering, for which the answer is 3 or 4, not 2?
Sir, for 3, it is V1, comma.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Let me use different color now. Okay. So this answer is for 3. Okay. 3 colors. Okay. Okay. Tell me the ordering.
So V1, comma V7, then V3, and then V2, then V6, then V5, then V8, and then V4.
Okay. So can you explain? Okay, so let me erase these colors for now. I will use just one labels now because then I need to, okay, again
Yes,
change.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so for V1 we'll start with definitely 1. Then
1. V7 is also 1.
okay, because they are non-adjacent. So we can reuse it. Okay, then
So V3 is 2, second color.
okay, fine.
Then V2 is become 3, third color V2.
Okay, good. Because
Then for
it
V6,
is okay. So okay. So let me also explain to others. The idea is, if whenever we are labeling to V2, we think about two things: which colors are already used. So 1 and 2 are used so far, and second thing we also consider is neighbors of V2. So neighbors of V2 are also containing colors of 1 and 2. So therefore, we need to use one extra color, which is nothing but 3 in this particular case. Okay. Next,
so V6 is 2.
talk about V8. Right. So you can
8
see
is,
labels of, right? You can see labels up to V5 now, right?
yes,
We have
yes, sir.
discussed up to V5. Okay. For V8, there is only one possibility. We need to use color 2 only, right? And for
Yes, sir.
V4, for
It is 3.
V4, 3.
3 third
Okay,
color.
good. So, okay, very good. So this ordering, this permutation is corresponding to 3 colors. So that means the greedy coloring may not give us optimal coloring every time. It depends upon our ordering, right? यहाँ पे the optimal answer is 2, but our greedy coloring with this particular ordering gives us 3 colors. Now any other ordering which can give us 4 as the answer. Next question is there any ordering for which you are using 4 colors using greedy approach? Right? So out of 8 factorial permutations, we have considered 3 permutations. 2 permutations are corresponding to 2 colors and 1 permutation is corresponding to 3 colors. So is there any permutation using which you are getting 4 colors? That is the question.
First will V1, we'll go to V1.
Okay, let me also give colors simultaneously. So for V1, we can assign color 1. Okay,
Yes,
next.
sir. And V5.
V5, color 2.
Yes, sir. Then V7, color 1.
V7, color 1. Okay.
So then V3, color 2.
Hmm.
Then V2, color 3.
Because it neighbors are already getting color 1 and 2, colors 1 and 2, so we can't reuse them. So therefore,
So now V6 will get color 4.
okay, V6. Okay, it neighbors are having color. All the 3 colors are used, so we need to use colors 4 for V6. Okay. For V8, we can use 3 or 4. Let's say we are using 3. And for V4, again we need to use color 4. So total 8 vertices, right? And the splitting is very nice in the case of 4 colors. If you can notice, 2 vertices are having color 1. Exactly 2 vertices are having color 2. Exactly 2 vertices are having color 3. And exactly 2 vertices are having color 4. Right? So let me draw the same graph in slightly different manner, right? The graph is same, but now we are going to draw it in slightly different manner. Okay. So first, what I am doing in the left side, I am listing down all the. I'm listing down 4 vertices. On the right side also, I am listing down 4 vertices. Let's say V7, V2, then V5 and V4. The idea is, if you notice in the original graph, then V1 and V7 are not adjacent. You can check V1 and V7. There are no edges between them. V8 and V2 are non-adjacent. You can check V8 and V2, no edges between them. Similarly, V3 and V5 are non-adjacent. V6 and V4 are non-adjacent. Apart from that, each vertex has degree 3, right? You can notice degree of each vertex is 3. And neighbors are in the second partition. You can notice neighbors of V1 are nothing but V2, V5 and V4. Neighbors of V1 are V2, V5 and V4, and they are in the second partition. So if I draw this graph completely, let me draw it and then we will analyze. Okay, so I'm skipping the horizontal edge V1, V7, but I'm having all other edges which are connecting V1 to the second vertex. Similarly, I'm skipping V8, V2 edge, but V8 will be connected with remaining 3 vertices like this. I'm skipping V3, V5, but V3 will be connected to V7, V2 and V4. And finally, V6 will be connected to V7, V2 and V5. Do you agree the given graph was this? V1, V2, V3, V4, right? This was the outer cycle, and then V5, V6. Okay, so it would go like this: V5, V6, V7, V8. Do you agree that this crown graph, it's known as crown graph, it looks like crown, but my drawing is not very good, so it may not be visible, but the idea is the shape is like crown. So if you can draw the given graph like this also, right? Now what is the advantage of drawing graph like this? Now if we apply the greedy coloring, then what is the idea of greedy coloring? First, we will start with any, okay, so let me use this color. We will start with any one color. So let's say I'm giving blue color, right? Whatever this color is, to V1. And then I'm considering V7. Since V1 and V7 are not adjacent, I can assign the same color to V7, right? So I've used one color so far. Now, in the next line, since V8 is connected with V7, I cannot use the color 1 here. So I need to use new color, let's say green color, to color V8. The same color can be used for V2 also, because V2 is connected with V1 and V1 is already using color 1, so I cannot reuse it. Fine. Any queries up to this point? Now we need to, so my ordering is like this. I'm considering this particular ordering: V1, V7, V8, V2, V3, V5, and finally V6, V4. So we have considered these 4 elements. Now we are going to talk about V3. So if you can see, V3 is connected with neighbors of V3 are already using color 1 and color 2. So we can't reuse them. We need to use one additional color. And let's say the color is this. Okay, so we are using this color to V3, and the same thing is true with respect to V5 also, because for V5 we can't use these 2 colors, so we need to use this additional color, and we can reuse the same color which we have used for V3 for V5 also, because they are not adjacent, so we can reuse them. Okay, and finally, if we talk about V4, then we can extend the same argument and assign one new color to V6 and the same color to V4. And as you can see, we are using 4 colors in this particular case if we follow this particular ordering. But what should be the optimal answer? इसका optimal answer क्या होता?
So one group को एक ही कलर से कर दिया और दूसरे ग्रुप को सेकंड कलर.
Right. So just I wanted to highlight that it's not the case that every time your greedy coloring will give you optimal labeling. There are some cases where if you are not considering a particular ordering, and in some cases, irrespective of which ordering you are considering, your final answer will be wrong. It means wrong, it means it won't be optimal. Definitely, we know that. Okay, so for the same graph, can I get 5 colors as answer
No, sir.
after applying greedy coloring?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why?
So
So
because
delta
upper
plus one
bound
is
of
4.
4.
Right. So upper bound for this particular process is 1 plus delta of g.
Delta.
What is the delta of g in this particular case? Maximum degree,
3.
right? So the answer is 4. So, matlab ye, right? So irrespective of how bad your ordering is, the algorithm will definitely give us answer within this range. मतलब उसका answer हमेशा 1 plus delta से case, out of 8 factorial ordering, which ordering you that the answer will be definitely less than or equal to 4 for all the orderings. In other words, we can say like that, right? The optimal answer is definitely 2, right? But we are not getting it in this particular case. So now, what will happen if I add horizontal edges? Okay, so let me add this edges also. Now, this type of graph is known as complete bipartite graph, and it's nothing but K4, 4. Right?
So it will still be 2, the optimal answer.
Optimal answer is 2. Fine. How about green? One thing is sure, without doing any processing, we are sure that the output will be definitely 1 plus delta of g. What is the delta of g here?
4.
Right? So
4.
answer will be definitely less than or equal to 5. That is for sure. But the question is, the very first question is, are we getting the optimal answer for any of the labeling? मतलब कोई एक ordering ऐसे मिल रही है कि जिसमें आपका आंसर एक्चुअल में 2 आ रहा है? Do you understand the question? The very first question
Yes,
is,
sir.
which ordering? Can you tell me?
So V1, V8, V3, V6. All will be colored 1, and then V7, V2, V5, V4.
V7, V2, V5, V4. Okay, so first let's color all of them using same color, like let's say green. Okay. You can do this, right? No issues with it. Now, whenever we are considering V7, then we can't use the same color green. We need to use some different color, let's say red. And we can reuse the same red color for so good. So we can get this 2 as the chromatic number value if we follow this particular ordering. The next question is, so 2 is done. How about 3? Is there any ordering for which the answer is 3? And then 5. What will happen if you consider ordering like this: V1, V7, V8, V2, V3, V5, V6, V4?
So I think it is optimal.
Maybe
So it
वही
will always give 2.
Yes, because what will happen, even if you consider cross edges and go to the second partition, there will be the one color will always remain, which we can reuse whenever you are considering the third vertex. So, for example, you are starting with, let's say, V1, and you go to this partition and you use color green here, and let's say V1, V7, and then you are considering V8. Then since V8 is not connected with V1, you will be able to reuse the same color, which is nothing but green in this particular case. And the same idea will carry forward with respect to other vertices like V2, V5, and V4, and so on. So in some cases, for some special types of graphs, your greedy coloring will give you the optimal answer, but it's not the case that it will give you optimal answer in all the cases, in all the orderings, right? For example, if we consider this particular crown graph, right? If we ignore this horizontal edges, then it was giving us optimal answer for some ordering and non-optimal answer for some other orderings, right? So it depends upon how you, it depends upon two things. The very first thing is structure of the graph, and the second thing is it depends upon which ordering you are considering for the given structure. Okay, fine. So we'll stop here. Thank you.